it's Ta. Welcome back. And if you're new, welcome. Thanks so much for stopping by. I really appreciate you. So, today, we're going to talk about a couple of books that I've loved, that I've devoured, that I'm still in the process of devouring, and they are amazing. So, two of them are from my TBR, and the rest are literally part of that series that I started because of the TBR, and then also a recommendation that I saw on TikTok. And yeah, I'm kind of obsessed. So for my TBR, the prompt was AEA suggestion, which is Alpha Ever After, Claire Kingsley's group on Facebook. And for that one, I chose a book boyfriend, and it's part of the book boyfriend series. Y'all, absolutely love this one. This one was about Alex and Mia. And Alex has been kind of dating this girl, taking her places, whatever, but kind of has a secret. And he's kind of scared to admit it because, like, it could blow everything up. Because what you don't know, or what you don't see is um, Alex is actually using a pen name to write romance novels. And his pen name is Lexi, and little does he know, Mia talks to Lexi online, but he didn't know this in the beginning, but he figured it out, and we figured it out with him, and it is just like you're waiting for him to tell her, but it's like, when can he tell her that it's not going to be a bad time or that it's not going to blow up? But this, I thought, was a great book. He had some little spices in there. It was nice. But like the story itself, like you felt bad for him because it's like, when are you going to tell her? And then you felt bad for her for when he did tell her. Like you're thinking, oh my God, what is she going to think whenever he finally tells her? So, absolutely love that one. I definitely want to read, I think there's two more in that. It's a little trilogy. I definitely want to read those because this one was super good. I really like the characters. I have no idea what characters are going to be picked up next because you know how sometimes like they're in the book and you just figure out which ones they are. Um, I don't know. I don't know who's going to be in the next one, but I can't wait for it. And then the next prompt that I finished was a rom com. For this one, I picked A Not So Meet Cute by Megan Quinn. Um, this one, oh my God, I laughed out loud. Hold on, let me fix myself. I laughed out loud a lot for this one. There was some tension, and it was great. This is about Hux and Lottie, and you see, Hux has a problem and Lottie has a problem. So this one right here, Hux made a statement that is not true, and he's a businessman, so he's got to keep his word. So he is in need of a fake pregnant fiance. And see, her on the other hand, she just lost her job, so she's in need of a rich husband, so that she doesn't have to face the truth of telling her parents and her sister about the fact that she lost her job because they told her don't take the job whenever she was given it because it's not going to end well. And of course, she doesn't want to hear "I told you so." So this one is an enemies to lover, forced proximity, fake dating, fake engagement, fake pregnancy, and it's like some alpha stuff, alpha male going on. But the story itself, if you take out a lot of the like, it's still a good story. It's hilarious. The fact that you would find yourself in this predicament, that you would have to get a fake person, a person to fake date you or whatever the case may be. And the way this story unfolds is hilarious because like you're rooting with them to like not get caught because nobody wants to get caught fake dating. So it was really good. It was funny, a lot of one-liners that can probably use in real life. It was great. And then since I read that one, I went ahead and I read the next one because she has a second like, it's not listed on like Amazon as, hey, this is a series type thing, but it definitely is. And the next one that I read was So Not Meant to Be. And this one is about JP and Kelsey. JP is Hux's brother from the first book, and Kelsey is Lottie's sister from the first book. So, yeah, that one's really good too. And honestly, it could be read as not a series because, like, some of the stuff kind of does go back to what you read in the first book, but there's a point where they kind of explain to you, like, if you happen to miss out on the first part, like, it explains to you what's going on between the first couple inside of the second book. So, like, you could read it separately, but to me, it would just make more sense if you read both. You'd miss out on a lot of good ones, you know, a lot of spice, a lot of good one-liners, the whole 9 yards. And then I talked about this one in my last video that I did. Not like the last video, but like I did with Kindle Unlimited books that I've been reading. And by the way, all of the ones that I've already listed, they're all Kindle Unlimited. So check them out. This one is also, and this is by Brooklyn Cross. This is the 5th book in the Redemption in the Dark series. This one, no, it's not. That's the name of the book, Redemption in the Dark. My bad. The series is called, what is the series called? Righteous. The Righteous. That's what the whole series is called. And this focuses, like, the whole series itself focuses on different men. They were part of service at one point, and then they were taken out of the service, and they work for this company that used to be government, but it's not government anymore, and it's called The Righteous. And they kind of like set things straight. Like, they'll take out the bad guys, the guys who they are ordered to kill or whatever. So we get to see like that side of the story, but there's also like some romance going on where you could separate the two stories and still have like literally 2 complete stories. But the 5th one is Redemption in the Dark, and this is one of the guys named Wolf and Maeve. This one's taken me a lot longer to get into. Like, I've been reading it for a few days now, but I think I might have hit 50% by now. Might have. But it's just not holding my interest as much, and that's why I've kind of been hopping to other books, because like I'm reading it because like I'm already invested this far into the series. Like, why stop now? Let me get to the end of this one and see if it ties back, because like the first book was kind of on its own, I guess, but like the second and the third and even some of the fourth, like those 3 were linked, and you can kind of see some of the first book's characters are mentioned, but like they don't come together. And now we're into the 5th book, and the 5th book is linked to the last book. I don't know. It's really weird. I'm hoping that by the end of this one, maybe the whole group will be back together, or maybe there's more books that are going to come out and eventually they're all going to be grouped together. I don't know. Maybe it's just wishful thinking on my part. Who knows? And then, ow, I just cracked my ankle bone. Ow. The last series I'm reading. This one is by Tate James, and it is the Madison Kate series. I picked this one up because there's this guy, I'm trying to think his name, Corey maybe? I'm probably wrong about his name. I'll have to figure it out. But anyway, he's on TikTok, and him and his wife both read. And he likes thriller books as well, but he also reads romance and stuff, dark romance, those types of things. And he read this one. Well, he audioed it. And he was talking about the audiobook, and he said how good it was. And I'm like, I've been wanting to read that series. And if that audiobook is as good as he says it is, like, yeah, let me go ahead and get it. So this is the first audiobook that I can remember at this point that not only are you getting the story? You know, the conversations back and forth, male, female, talking characters. But this one is really cool because, like, if her phone would like vibrate or whatever, you would hear the vibration sound. If someone was calling her, or calling any of the characters, when they spoke, it was like muffled, like it was through the phone. So I find like this audiobook definitely took the details to another level, and I really enjoyed that factor. But this story itself, every book so far has had cliffhangers. The first book was such a dramatic cliffhanger. I immediately stopped the audio, went to Kindle Unlimited, and seen that they were available because the next audiobook wasn't available through the library. So I went ahead and grabbed the other two books. There's four total. I listened to the first one. I read the second one completely. I'm on the third, almost done with that one. And then I just have the fourth one left. So the first one is called Hate. This is so good. This is about, like I said, Madison Kate. She and her friend decide to go out on Halloween. And before you know it, the place they go, there's a huge riot. People are shooting up stuff. And she winds up being chased by someone from her past. And she's brought into this area. Like, she hides, and there's people in there she didn't know was hiding. And that's whenever she was introduced to the other main characters of the story. And there are Archer, Cody, and Steele. These three guys are, they're not blood brothers, but like they're close enough to be brothers. Very good friends, and they help her. But she's also set up, and she winds up going to jail over this. She was picked up by the police, and like her whole life is ruined at this point, to the point that her father didn't even try to step in and help her. He just kind of, like, he was gunning for some political thing apparently, and basically used her as an example to say, like, I'm going to do what I need to do to make sure we're safe in this area, even if it's my own kid, my own blood. I'm not even going to get her, help her get off of this. Like, she needs to go through this trial, even though he knows she's innocent. So yeah, then he sends her away, and now it's time to come home. And once she comes home, that's where the story kind of kicks off. She's met with these three guys that are now going to be a permanent fixture, it seems. And there's a lot of sexual tension, a lot. And just the personalities of all three of them mixed with her, it's fantastic. And I do not regret having picked this one up. I finished the audiobook yesterday? No, day before yesterday. And then I finished book one yesterday. I finished book two earlier today. And I'm almost done with book three. So by the time I go to bed, I should be ready for book four. And I'm absolutely loving this story. It's got some trigger warnings. You might want to check those before you check this. And I'm not sure what's the right word to say anymore, because if you've been on TikTok and like Book Talk, you see there's a whole controversy of what's going on about the whole reverse harem thing, because this is a reverse harem series. So I'm not sure what to call it. They say to stop using that term. I don't know. And they say to call it a why choose romance. I don't know. I got to watch some more information on that apparently. So yeah, those are kind of like where I'm at. Other than that, I have about 3 other TBR books started, but my concentration level on those are just not there. So I'm going to finish up the series, the Madison Kate series, so that I can get back concentration, I guess, see if I can try to complete my TBR. I don't know about you guys, but whenever you get kind of stuck on a certain genre and like you keep finding really good books, you just want to keep reading that one genre no matter what else you have planned. So I'm hoping to kind of finish this fourth book and get back into some other stuff. But right now, I'm addicted to Kindle Unlimited. All the offerings they're giving me right now. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you all next time. Bye, guys.